Hey everyone, we are just going to wait a few minutes here so everyone can get in the room. We're all getting ready to get started. In the meantime, say hi in the chat so I know you can hear me and you can see the screen at least. Let me know where you're from, where you guys logging in from. I'm coming to you from a kind of cold spring Chicago day. I think it's all like mid-30s, but for some reason it feels super cold here today. So we'll just give it just another minute here, let everyone get in. Healthy hormones, who wants those, right? We all do. There's a ton of information out there that can get confusing on what is the best thing to do to balance your hormones. So today, the goal is to take that information, simplify it, and make it simple and applicable to your everyday life that will help support the body and all of the hormone-producing systems. First, we need to understand the hormone epidemic that is going on today. Then we will talk about how the body was actually created to work in regards to hormones. And finally, we will give you some solutions. So first of all, just a little bit about me. I'm Jen. I'm the founder over at athomewithjen.com. And as a disclaimer, I am not a doctor. So the information in this presentation is for educational use only, and you should always be consulting a doctor for any of your medical needs. Though what I am is a mom who has spent way too many nights sipping wine and searching the internet, watching any video, reading any articles, some books, white papers that I can get my hands on. See, my son there, he's the one making that goofy face because, he's a teenager, so they can't make regular faces when you're taking a picture. So he has hypothyroidism. And we found out about 2 years ago that he specifically has Hashimoto's thyroid disease. So it means that basically that is an autoimmune disease. And then about 6 years ago, I found out I had EOE. And I am not even going to try and say it because I cannot. It's an eosinophilia and basically that is also an autoimmune disease. So you can see I've done a lot of research on health. And then it also kind of came across the same time I had EOE. My dad was sent home from the hospital to spend what little time he had left due to cancer. So to me, it was like, what is going on? Why are we all getting so sick? So after kind of going from doctor to doctor, I did a lot of research. I started to just anything I can get my hand out, I've been reading. So I just wanted to find out too, because all the doctors kind of gave me the runaround. They just said, just get this blood test, adjust, and take your medication. And I'm like, can't we do more? And everybody was like, nope, we're just going to pop a pill. So to me, I knew in my gut that that was not right, that there was more that we could be doing to supporting our health. So that's what I kind of put me down this path. And hopefully I'm going to give you some answers and some stuff that you can do too. So how times have changed. It's insane to think that only about 100 years ago, there was literally zero hormone fertility issues or thyroid issues around. 100 years ago, the average woman started her period around age 16 or 17. Now the average age is 12. My daughter actually was only 11. And over 176 million women suffer from endometriosis. 1 in 8 have infertility issues. Hormonal cancers like prostate and breast are skyrocketing. And well, how about that common issue that seems like everybody has these days is issues with their thyroid. Your body was created for perfect. It is not normal to have all these symptoms, but nowadays they are so common. We live in a culture that we have made it normal to sit around and talk to each other, comparing each other's hormone problems. It's common because of our lifestyle choices, our diet, our stress levels, toxicity, the environment around us. But it's still not normal. So we need to change our vocabulary about it and to start seeing things for what they are and not see them as normal. Then we can start to change and do something about it besides just sit around and complain. You can do something about it. That is what is exciting. You deserve it. Your kids do. Your spouses do. I mean, who really wants to sit around feeling icky all the time? So let's first talk about how hormones are produced in the body. So we're going to do this very, very simply because I don't have a week, you don't have a week, and it's the system is very complicated. So first, it starts in the brain. There are 2 organs involved. You got the hypothalamus, I'm going to get it, responsible for releasing factors. It communicates with the pituitary. So the pituitary gland, who we're actually just going to call Pete, because obviously I can't pronounce things very well. Pete here is responsible for producing stimulating factors. So how they communicate with each other is that the hypothalamus Happy over here tells Pete, the pituitary, hey, yo Pete, Susie needs more estrogen. Then Pete goes, oh, I got this. He gets the signal from Happy and then sends the stimulating factors down to the specific organs of the body, the thyroid, the adrenals, ovaries, and testicles. So the step 2 is the organs themselves. Pete sends the factors. Once the stimulating factors are released, they go down to the organs where they are need the hormone produced. Estrogen, for example, Happy up there says we need estrogen. The pituitary sends the stimulating factor to the ovaries, and the ovaries release estrogen. You will see that with all these organs and glands, they all are interconnected. After the organ does their job, the last step is to shut off. The body has to turn off the organs or turn the system off, otherwise you keep producing the hormone. For example, thyroid. Happy sends the pituitary Pete, then sends a message to Pete, then thyroid stimulating hormone, also known as TSH, and once the thyroid gets what it needs, it sends a signal back to Happy and says, hey, we're good here, you can shut the messenger off. So it seems pretty simple, right? The problem is there can be many different errors of communication in this pathway, kind of like the old telephone game we used to play in school. And the signals can either be sending too much, too little, or not getting the message at all. If these organs are weak, unhealthy, or if there's a problem with your nervous system where the communication signals are not working perfectly, it can cause crazy imbalances. So the amazing thing is, our bodies were created to keep these systems imbalanced, and it's pretty incredible to think how complicated the body is and how it seems to manage at all. But the cool thing is, it was created exactly for that. We just need to give the body what it needs, remove what it doesn't, and the pathways will work. We tend to see most of these problems arise when the system is stressed or imbalanced. So across the board, male, female, child, elderly, the number one problem for hormone imbalance is estrogen dominance. It's vaguely becoming an epidemic. Here you can see the common symptoms and the conditions it can cause. There are 3 different ways we get estrogen dominance: overproduction, too little progesterone, genetic mutations, or problems with detoxing. So some people will not actually have the ability to get rid of the estrogen, and therefore the body cannot detox. Estrogen is a steroid hormone made from cholesterol, occurring in both men and women. Estrogen's function are primarily the growth and development of sex organs and other tissues related to reproduction. Progesterone is the other primary female hormone produced in the ovaries. It is the precursor for both estrogen and testosterone, as well as other natural steroid hormones. So hormones are not just about women. Men need a healthy balance levels as well. The rates of prostate cancer and even breast cancer in men are skyrocketing. Men may also be suffering and never let anyone know. So it's all about balance. So how do we get that balance? Here are 5 really simple tips. Here first one is decrease the toxic chemicals and detoxification. Second, decrease sugars, bad fats, processed foods. 3, different foods to eat to help balance the hormones. Herbs and supplements and essential oils. And a bonus here, also drink plenty of water. So endocrine disruptor products. It's about to get a little scary here. The first step is to get rid of the toxic products in your home. And if you haven't looked at this before, it's probably a little bit of a shocker to you. Are you brushing your teeth with poison? Yep, conventional toothpaste is loaded with toxins. Even the warning label on the box states, do not swallow, and in case of accidental ingestion, contact the Poison Control Center. The average woman is exposed to about 300 chemicals daily, and 80 of those are before they leave the house in the morning. Most are coming from 4 things: the shampoo, makeup, perfume, and skincare. One of the things I want you to do as soon as we're done with this seminar is to go grab an app called Healthy Living. Go around your house and scan the personal and cleaning products, and you will see that most conventional items are rated a D or an F. Most of them are going to have endocrine disruptors, or some of them actually can cause cancer too. So once you figure out which ones are the bad ones, make sure you change them out and swap them for good ones. Just look at Clorox wipes. This is just one product you use. If you ever see the word fragrance in anything, avoid it like the plague. Tests have shown that there are more than 100 hidden ingredients just in this one word, and most are related to asthma, immune system weakness, endocrine disruptors, and cancer. It's considered a trade secret, and the companies do not have to disclose what is in it. So rest assured and never use those sources. Young Living has a product. You need to create a healthy green environment, and it can save you money. Thieves is a plant-based cleaning product, and as you can see here, it can replace many toxic cleaners and even save you money. It comes concentrated, and it will make a counter cleaner for about $1 a bottle. So this slide here represents the amount of chemicals brought into our country and allowed in our food, our personal care products, our household cleaning products, and more. There are more and more chemicals being introduced every year with no study on their side effects. Interesting enough, as the chemical production increases, so has the rate for diseases. Coincidence? I don't think so. You can see in this chart the amount of chemicals is matching the rise of our diseases too. One huge rise is the amount of glyphosate. Glyphosate, that's how you say it, glyphosate. And that is being used in our farms, mainly on conventionally grown corn and soy. This is a chemical that many countries have banned, but it's still widely used in the US. It's linked to the rise of 22 different diseases. A study in 2015 in California found that 93% of Americans had glyphosate in their urine, and glyphosate is an endocrine disruptor. So here are just a few signs that you may have toxic overload, which if you talk around with your friends and stuff, everybody's kind of getting more and more of this. Depression, food allergies, poor sleeping habits. Those are just a few of them. So by getting rid of the chemicals in your life, it's not very expensive to clean the products, to switch the products. That is a misconception. If you begin to support the immune system with just one bottle of Thieves essential oil, for example, you can eliminate the need and cost of many of your over-the-counter products, simply because your immune system and organ systems will no longer need them. Look at the savings there. One bottle is $33.75 wholesale, and you will eliminate the potential for $166 with the chemicals that will bring you further away from health. So how do you get rid of these toxins that are already in your body? Well, you got to detox. Yes, I know that's a pretty hot buzzword right now, but don't worry. You have to don't do one of those fad 30-day drink this funky looking juice fads. These are actually items that you should be incorporating into your lifestyle to always be helping your body detox. First one is super easy. Just put a little bit of lemon oil in your water. You know you need to be drinking lots of water throughout the day, and not only does adding a little bit of lemon oil give you some health benefits, but it also gives you a great taste too. Though, be sure to only use therapeutic grade oils, otherwise you can actually be causing more harm or you can hurt yourself more than helping it. Apple cider vinegar. You could put a tablespoon in this in your tea, or even just in some water and drink it first thing in the morning. It's a great thing to do. Dandelion root tea. This is packed with potassium and acts as a diuretic, which helps the liver release toxins and supports the gallbladder. Milk thistle also helps detox the liver. Turmeric is kind of like a spice. That one is high in antioxidants. This one actually, funny enough, I stick it in my coffee. It really doesn't have a whole lot of a taste to it, so you can't really tell. Eat more liver. Organic grass-fed chicken or beef liver is the best. Fermented foods. These really help with digestion. Emotions actually can affect your liver, like frustration, resentment, unforgiveness, anger. So create a practice, write it down, practice gratitude. Or you can also apply Young Living oils like forgiveness, release, acceptance over your liver area. So you know that saying, you are what you eat? Well, that is so true. Eating junk is going to junk up your system. So it's really important to keep your sugar, bad fats, and preservatives down. Up your water and protein intake, and eat organic foods. Today, more than 95% of all chronic diseases is caused by food choice, toxic food ingredients, nutritional deficiencies, and a lack of physical exercise. And one thing too, I don't know if you have been following my blog, but I'm doing that 60-day challenge. And one thing that I have learned through this challenge is I was tracking everything I ate. and I realized I was not drinking enough water and I was not taking in enough protein. So I thought I was eating really, really healthy, but once I put all the numbers down, I realized what I was missing. So for water intake, you should be drinking half your body weight in ounces. So for instance, if you weigh 100 pounds, you should be drinking 50 ounces of water. So top 5 good fats to balance your hormones. You got short chain fatty acids, which is like grass-fed butter, ghee, kefir. They're really, really good for your gut. Omega-3s, you got medium chain, omega-6, and omega-9s. Eat those avocados. Avocados are awesome. So NingXia Red. Let's face it, our lifestyle is hard to get all those good fruits and veggies in. So let me introduce you to NingXia Red. It's a supplement from Ylang Ylang. It's got macronutrients, which means they take the whole item instead of just taking out the vitamins that you need. It's a liquid, so it absorbs really well and it delivers to your system quicker. It's full of antioxidants. It's got a ORAC reading, which is ORAC reading of 1500, which is much higher than most of the supplements that are on the market right now. It's awesome for our immune support. So this tastes awesome on its own, or you can actually toss it into your morning smoothie, and you should take about 1 to 2 ounces a day. So let's support hormones through essential oils. And one of the reasons is that frequency is a measurable rate of electrical current from point A to point B. All living matter carries a frequency. A healthy body typically has a frequency between 62 and 78 megahertz. Essential oils range from 46 to as high as 320. So essential oils contain frequencies that are several times greater than herbs and foods. This means essential oils have more life-giving energy than any other source or substance. They can provide support to every system in the body. They support the brain health, heart, and healthy weight. You can use them extensively for emotions and grounding and for spiritual support in your prayer life. An oil and a diffuser can soothe a child's tough day at school and provide a calming effect for you when you've had a stressful day at work. There are about 300 oils on earth, but you only need about 10 to 20 of them to build a really good kit. Tests have shown that oils reach the heart, liver, and thyroid in about 3 seconds when they're inhaled directly, and they are found in the bloodstream in about 26 seconds when they are applied topically. Expulsion of oils takes 3 to 6 hours in a normal, healthy body and about 14 in a body that is not well. So your body will actually hold on to that oil longer if it knows that you need it. So how do you use them? You can use them aromatically, either with a diffuser, or you can actually put it right on your hands and inhale it directly from your hands to kind of cup your nose. You can also directly just smell them right from the bottle. You can put them on topically, just placing them right on the skin. You can take them internally, just place a few drops in a veggie cap. But please, please, please note, only take therapeutic grade oils internally. It should be marked on the bottle that they are safe for internal use. So now let's go through a few of the oils and their uses. The first one here is Endoflex, and it's a blend. This one supports the adrenal glands. It can also support metabolism. You can use it by putting 1 to 2 drops on your neck, right on the front, right by your thyroid. This is how I use it pretty much every day. This also has a vitality label, so it is okay to take internally. So you'll see Ylang Ylang has their own labeling system. When you see that special vitality label, that means that these oils are okay to take internally. So Dragon Time is another blend of oils. This oil is awesome for that time of the month. It promotes feelings of stability and calm during cycles of moodiness. You can put 1 to 2 drops on your wrists, and you can also diffuse this one. Clary Sage is one of the main oils to help with PMS, and it's in one of the main ingredients in Dragon Time, the one that just we went over. And it's great for balancing the hormones in blends like sclerosol and lady sclerosol. It reduces the feeling of stress, and it helps improve hormone balance. You can diffuse this one or actually apply it topically too. Progessence Plus was developed by a doctor who specializes in women's hormones issues. When testing women who came in to see him, almost all of them had low progesterone or zero progesterone. This is a problem because this is a hormone that our body needs in adequate amounts for our libido and overall wellness. Many women's issues like endometriosis, menstrual migraines, and PMS are attributed to low levels of natural progesterone. So progesterone decreases over time with age and tends to drop after childbirth for many women. And when it drops too low, our sex drive disappears. Low progesterone and or estrogen also contribute to hot flashes and night sweats. So this one is not actually a blend. This one's considered a serum, and it has micronized progesterone from wild yam complex, vitamin E, and a blend of 7 different essential oils and coconut oil. So you can use this one by just putting it on the back of your neck or on the forearms. It's really, really great. So joy is great for balancing crazy hormones. This one promotes feelings of self-love and well-being. It invites a sense of romance, bliss, and warmth when diffused. And you can wear it as a perfume, and it invites togetherness. You can diffuse this, or it's best when you place it over your heart. I love this one too. I have one of those diffuser necklaces, and I just put a couple drops of joy in there, and that's really, really nice. So libido, we all have a little trouble with this one from time to time, right, ladies? If you're like many couples, your sex drives just don't match, and one is higher than the other, and this can cause conflicts. Well, essential oils can help with this department too. In fact, Lucy here has written an entire book about it, and I will tell you later how you can get that for free from me. So let's go through a few oils that can help. Orange. Orange is like a little drop of happiness in a bottle. I love to add Orange Vitality to my water a few days a week, and we have been diffusing it at night along with Ylang Ylang and Frankincense. It's an amazing trio. You know what else is awesome to pair with orange? Chocolate. And chocolate is historically an aphrodisiac. Add a couple drops of orange to some Epsom salts and throw those puppies in the bath and take a nice long soak. You'll be sure to be in a good mood when you get out of that bath. Orange is a happy little aphrodisiac, and it's awesome for frigidity. It can help you relax if you have low libido due to a bit of anxiety. And it's also great mixed with the floral like Ylang Ylang or an equalizer like a cypress or Clary Sage. Orange can be used aromatically, topically, or internally. So let's talk Ylang Ylang. It's just fun to say. It is actually its power as an aphrodisiac has long been known. In Indonesia, the petals of Ylang Ylang flowers are scattered over the bed of newlywed couples on their wedding night. Ylang Ylang is one of those ingredients in both joy and sensation oil blends, and it's especially wonderful because it's been known to increase libido in both men and women. Ylang Ylang is a flower that grows mostly in edicular. The petals are picked early in the morning to maximize oil yield. The oil increases feelings of happiness, adoration, and calms the mind and helps you feel zen. Ylang Ylang is also known to harmonize and balance male-female energies. It increases libido in both men and women by increasing sexual energy. It can be used in the diffuser or topically on the inner thighs. This is such a happy oil and definitely one that you should have in your collection. Sensation is all-around blend that is a mix of Ylang Ylang, rosewood, and jasmine. It smells like joy, but a little bit softer because it lacks the geranium that gives joy its strong floral scent. Not a lot of people know about Sensation, but it's named that for a reason. It's simply sensational. Sensation can be used aromatically to set the tone. Its soft floral aroma is uplifting and arousing without being too overbearing. It's great used on inner thighs or the edge of your ears and the back of your neck too. This is great mixed with orange or cypress or even all by itself. Sensation is so mild that it actually can be used on more sensitive areas with very little dilution. Sutran. It is referred to as cologne. Sutran is more of a cologne. Sutran is the first and only oil created specifically to help catch a lady's attention. With oil, it's not just the scent itself that is effective, but rather the chemical constituents inside the oil. Sutran is formulated for the man to wear to help turn on the lady. It's like a bottle of sweet smelling pheromones wafting into the hidden parts of your brain, stimulating your naughtiest imagination. Now, what does Shutan do for the man? Let's just say it's loaded with Idaho blue spruce, which we all know is like a blue hexagon of happiness. It makes sense that the Idaho blue spruce is a key ingredient in Sutran. It also contains hinoki, a Japanese cypress, and Ylang Ylang for male female energy. He can wear it like a cologne to increase his manhood and to capture your attention. So that was just the tip of the iceberg. So today is the day to start living a chemical-free lifestyle. Begin by swapping out the chemicals with natural therapeutic grade essential oils and essential oil infused products. Now, I know you want to know how to get started with essential oils, and the best way to do that is to get one of Young Living's starter kits. Shown here is the premium starter kit, and it's only $160. Seriously, this is like getting all of these items for half off, so it's a really, really, really great deal. You are going to get 11 oils, a diffuser, samples of NingXia Red, and more. Plus, when you purchase this kit for me, I'm going to be sending you a free copy of Lucy Libido and another free book on how to get started with using essential oils. The premium is our most popular starter kit, but we do actually have 2 other kits. We have the Thieves starter kit and also the NingXia Red starter kit. You can purchase 1, 2, or all 3 kits. The premium is awesome for getting started with the oils, and the Thieves is great for getting rid of those chemicals in your home. It contains mouthwash, toothpaste, the cleaner, of course, plus a bottle of Thieves essential oil and a bottle of Stress Away. The NingXia Red comes with NingXia Red packets, Ninja Nitro, Stress Away, and other samples. And how would you like to earn your kit free? Yep. If you love the oils, and I know you're going to, you have a chance to earn yours free. Each time you share your oils with one of your friends, relatives, moms, coworkers, whoever, and they end up joining Young Living, you will get a $50 thank you from Young Living. So you just need a little over 3 people and you will earn your starter kit money back. So anyone's got questions and answers, or if you have questions, I have answers. I can do those. And if not, if you're ready to get started, just click the link that popped up. Or if you have any questions, you can email me too, and I would be very, very happy to answer them.